Hey guys, Cat72 here. Hope everyone's doing well. So I just got off work a little while ago and my package arrived, and I kind of wanted to do this video when I kind of got more settled in and pretty much when I was off work. But that might be for a while, guys, and I don't want to keep you waiting on a video. What we're going to talk about today is I did a purchase on a new drone, and I contemplated on this drone for quite some time. And the reason for that is because I was either going to get the Mavic Air or this new drone that's out now in the market, which is the Autel Robotics Evo. And I did a lot of comparisons, and I've told you guys before, I really don't like unboxings. There's no point in it. I mean, we all know what we're going to buy. If we obviously know what the product is, we pretty much know what we're going to get out of the box. But I'm gonna kind of take this day kind of as a special day. New drone, you know, whole different, aside from the latest and greatest from DJI, this is pretty much going to be their competitor from this point on, which is good because it's going to bring a lot more new innovation to the drone industry, being that DJI is considered one of the top, and now they've actually got somebody to compete with. So if anything, the consumer is going to benefit from this highly, and I think that's a plus in my book. But getting back to what I was saying, guys, I was going to get the Mavic Air, and there's an advantage to that. Aside from specs, I'm not going to go into full-blown detail. I'll just give you guys the highlights as if I was anyone else just purchasing a drone for the first time, opening up the box and seeing what I get with it. If I decide, I'll go do a much more in-depth review on this purchase and all the qualities and features of this drone, but that'll be on another video if I decide to do so. Pretty much today it's just going to be me unboxing this. But I keep getting off topic here about the Mavic Air. The reason why I was thinking on that one is because if you get the Fly More option on the Mavic Air, obviously that would put you with 3 extra batteries, the carrying case, extra propellers, the charging unit, and it has its advantages. That's a good thing in my mind. But the only thing you get when you get the Evo by Autel Robotics is you get the battery. And you do get a case, which is this one right here. Pretty nice, good quality. Could put all your stuff in here. And it even comes with a strap on the inside. I mean, I just literally opened this up, guys. I mean, I just barely got this today, and I just wanted to make a video on it for you all. Hopefully you can see that I got my camera angled in a different position now. Hopefully you're not getting the top of my head. So you get a case, you get the drone. The drone's basically going to include remote control, the drone itself, the battery. Well, we're going to find out when we open it up what else we get. Now, before we open it, I wanted to mention to you guys, along with getting this drone, I actually had to purchase an Android phone. I had a couple of Android phones, but I've handed them to family members and got rid of some of them. So technically the last one I had broke on me the other day, so I had to purchase another one, and I did the research on that too, because unfortunately the Evo only works with Android. So that brings to my attention, or I want to bring to y'all's attention here, is that it's funny because it says made for iPhone X, iPhone 8 Plus, iPhone 8, iPhone 7, la-di-da-di-da. Basically it's made for iPhones as well as Android. However, it even says available on the App Store. However, I looked and there is no app for this specific drone. There is one, but that's for the I'll put the name of the drone here shortly in the video. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but it doesn't pertain to this particular drone, the Evo, but it is another drone that Autel Robotics makes. So that tells me one of two things. Well, pretty much it tells me that they are going to be making the app. It's just not out yet, and it will be compatible with the iOS. However, at this point it's not out. So for me to get a real good flight demonstration on this when I do a video on it, I went out and purchased an Android phone, which I'll do the video on that as well later on. Let me just show you what I got. I went ahead and went with the Nokia 3.1. It has the Android One, which is what I like the most, because it means it's not there's no bloatware on this, but we'll go over another video on that later, in case you guys are interested. What we're focusing on now is the Evo. So that's the first thing that caught my eye. Was when I saw that, I said, well, what are they talking about? There's no app on the App Store for this drone. So I guess that's something to be in the making, and I'm pretty sure that is going to be the case. So the other thing, I'm just going to go over like I said, the highlights. I'm not going to go in depth with this. The camera that comes with this is 4K. It shoots at 60 FPS, and it is a 3-axis gimbal. Basically has superior image quality. It's got vision system for forward, downward, and rear intelligent vision systems. Basically, it just can fly away from a object if it's flying towards, through the front sensors. On the rear of the unit, the rear sensors, that's basically to alert you. It's not gonna, it doesn't have obstacle avoidance on the rear, only in the front. It's got autopilot functions with different flight modes. Let's see what else. You got the HD image transmission at 4.3 miles, I'm assuming 7,000 kilometers, but 4.3 miles. The other thing too is that this is running on 2.4 gigahertz. There is no 5.8, so it's pretty interesting that it reaches 4.3 miles. And I have done the research. I have looked at some other YouTube videos, and believe it or not, it does reach that limit. And that is with obstructions in the way, like trees, mountains, houses, Wi-Fi, residential areas. Very interesting, very unique drone here. That's why I went ahead and purchased it. Another thing I like is that supposedly there's 30 minutes to the flight. However, we all know that's not going to really be the case. If anything, we might get maybe a little over 20. I'm not sure. We're going to test that later on in another video. And then of course you got the remote control, and what I like about that is that the remote control has a 3.3 inch OLED screen, which is, I think, is pretty awesome. You don't have to have the phone attached. So you might be asking yourself, well, Casp, if you don't need the phone, why'd you purchase it? Because there's specific options in the app that pertain to the drone's flight. For instance, orbit, follow me, and there's a couple of others. That's the reason why I purchased the phone. If you're just using the controller, I think there's a few, but it mainly comes down to just being able to visually see what you're filming, what you're taking photos of, and whereabouts the drone's at on the on GPS. Let's see. Other than that, guys, I think we're ready to open this up, and let's see what we get in there. I'm just sharing with you guys. I just got this literally when I got home. It just arrived at my door about 35 minutes ago, and I wanted to set up and get ready, put the camera up, and I just wanted to share this with you guys. Like I said, it was either this or the Mavic Air, and I'm not going to go into full detail, but I made up my mind. I decided to go with this drone. If you guys really want to know what made me push that decision upon myself to go with this drone, is because I understand why DJI does geo mapping, but sometimes that can be a burden. I mean, if you're a responsible flyer, drone flyer, you know better than to be flying around airports, over crowds, business, residential area, that kind of stuff. I mean, we should all know that already. So I don't see why they have to put the boundaries on DJI that strongly, that anytime you want to take flight, it seems like anywhere you go, you're going to be obstructed with some sort of hesitation of being able to fly where you really want. But let me get this open here. And that's what really pushed my decision towards getting this. I have nothing telling me I cannot fly where I want, and of course I will take responsibility should I do something stupid, which we all should, but for the most part, I don't see I don't see me doing that. So first off, they have this nice foam padding, very nice high quality packaging, and here's the beautiful creature itself. I love the color orange. It looks very nice. Everything's nice and sealed and shielded. It's got a nice protective sleeve here to protect the finish. It's got the gimbal protection cover plate. It's just a plastic molded frame that fits around the gimbal, nice and neat to keep it from getting banged up or anything. And then of course the legs fold out. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah, it'll be the front ones first. It looks like that. Yeah, and then the rear ones. So at full expansion, that's what you're looking at. And here's my hand just to give you an example. And pretty nice. And like I said, I'm not going to go over full specs, guys. I mean, if you want, I'll do another video where I explain everything about the drone, all the features, what sensors it has. And this is just a quick unboxing. I just wanted to share with you guys. I just got it today, and I just really wanted to share that with y'all. So let's set that aside. That's the drone. Let's see what else you get. So on that part of it, that's the drone. And then you got another box here, and inside this box, ooh, nice, you get the controller. They packaged everything so professional and nice and neat. I guess for the price they better, right guys? I'll put a link in the description too where I purchased it, and in case you guys are interested. So basically these fold out. Yep. And then here's the screen I mentioned, and here's where you can set your phone once you connect it. You got your antennas. They're wrapped in plastic right now, so I'm not really going to take, well, let's see. Yeah, I'm not going to take these off right now. I'll do another video, guys, if you want, where I'm more in depth with everything, the features and all that. But there's so many videos out there, I don't really see the point. Like I said again, I just really wanted to share this opening with you guys because it's, you know, something I wanted to share with you all because it's exciting to me, and I figured you guys might be excited too. But that's the controller. Don't know if y'all can see that. So you got the controller, the drone, and here's your power brick. Yep. Your power cord, your power brick, and it's got a USB connection here too, probably to control the, to power the controller as well. And it's got this proprietary charging adapter which goes to the battery of the drone. That's how it charges. And last but not least, we got one more box here, and this is going to have your USB cable for charging the controller, and then you're going to have some additional, let's see what this is. Oh, these are the to connect your phone. And I'm curious because it mentioned Apple on the front, but yeah, as you can see, these are really just mini USB micro cables for your typical Android phone. They don't have, you know, for the Apple. That's why the box, I'm not going to say it's misleading. That's probably something they're going to be working on here shortly. That's why they probably printed that on the box. But these are basically your typical Android phone adapters. Let's see. And then it looks like you have your instructions, probably your warranty information, and one more thing here. And then you get 2 additional sets of propellers. So it'd been nice to get 4, but they sent you 2, so I guess that's better than nothing. And that's pretty much everything you get in the box, guys. I know it's just going to be a quick video, but I'm excited about this. I wanted to share that with you all. And like I said, you get the drone, you get the controller, your power brick, your USB power cable to power on the controller, you get 2 additional propellers, your gimbal protective sleeve, instruction manual, warranty information, and the drone itself. Let's take a look at this one more time. Man, I can't wait to fly this, guys. In case you're wondering, let's go ahead and take this off. And basically you would push this button down and that would release your battery. And so it's pretty light, not heavy at all. With the battery it adds a little bit of weight, but not really much. And it's your typical, it's got about 3/4 of a charge, but obviously we'll charge that complete, and then it just locks into place. I think I'll go ahead and do a thorough video, guys, a lot more in-depth detail, a lot more information on the drone itself. I just wanted to share the unboxing with you. And yes, I know I've said in the past I don't really think unboxing videos are all that exciting or really worth it, but I'm excited, and I just wanted to share that excitement with you. Man, that's a beautiful drone. And then again, the reason why I purchased the Android phone was because, again, this is not compatible with iPhone as far as the application for the app goes. I'm sure they're going to be working on that in the future. That might be why they put that on the box, which I thought was kind of funny. They should have waited until it was actually compatible as opposed to being misleading like that. Other than that, guys, I just wanted to share that with you. I'm going to put everything back up nice and neat. I'm going to go ahead and charge everything up, and then the next video that comes out we'll do some flight, and then probably another video after that I'll go more in depth. And yeah, I hope you liked it, guys. I know I'm going to enjoy flying this drone, and I appreciate you watching. Thanks a lot, guys. Peace out.